Good afternoon, lovely people of YouTube, and welcome back to another What I Eat in a Day. I hope you're all staying safe and staying indoors. So this was 11:30 at a weekend, obviously, and we decided to have a rather late and rather lavish breakfast on this day. As you can see, we have some thick booty pears going on here. We also have some hot cross buns because, you know, why just stick to Easter for good food? We also have this wafer cake thing I made in the background. This is inspired by a Croatian treat called oblatne, I believe, which is layers of basically a giant wafer sandwiched together with the chocolate filling. This one was a chocolate sea salt and honey ganache, and my goodness gracious, it was delicious. So at 3 o'clock, I decided to have some red grapes. I will take absolutely no debate in the comments that anything but red grapes are the best grapes. Thank you and good night. And for dinner on this lovely day, quite early for dinner, we decided to make a lovely bigoli carbonara with this bigoli di Bassano we got in Bassano, which is a little town in northern Italy near where Francesco is from. Speaking of Francesco, here is our resident Italian tasting the pasta, which despite the fact he's been cooking and eating this stuff for 30 years, clearly still can't tell when it's ready. Look at that starchiness. And here he is again, tasting some approximately 2 minutes later, at which point I kind of question whether he does this to check if it's ready or just so that he can eat half of it before it's actually finished cooking. My bets are on the latter. And yeah, that's some solid advice. So after cooking the bigoli, we don't drain it. We just scoop it straight from the pot into the pan with the cooked pancetta. Now, traditionally, carbonara is made with guanciale, but finding guanciale in northeast Scotland during a global zoonotic pandemic is a bit like finding a needle in a mile-wide haystack. After adding the pasta to the meat, we add eggs and cheese. There is no cream necessary. I believe we used parmesan in this recipe, but you can also use grana padano or pecorino. It will also be delicious. Also, don't tell his mama he was stirring pasta with chopsticks. And this is Francesco beautifully plating the carbonara. Meanwhile, I am hungrily gnawing on the side of the kitchen worktop, pretending that the presentation has any effect on how much I want to eat this, because, oh my God, look how beautifully shiny it is. Oh, yes, it was incredibly good. Bigoli, if you're wondering what the difference is between that and spaghetti, it's essentially just a fat spaghetti. It's a northeastern Italian regional type thing, and I was very happy that we took some back because it was very delicious in this format. And just for a little bit more food porn, here's the scooping of that silky, lovely, cheesy pancetta, and of course even more cheese on top because it would really be quite rude not to. So this was our kind of late lunch / early dinner, and look how happy this boy is to be eating pasta. Look at that face. Yeah, it was really, really good. Nothing too heavy, nothing too kind of fatty or rich because there's no cream in it. It's just beautiful. And of course, I decided to round out the day with a little trip to my chocolate stash because it wouldn't be Maverick baking without some chocolate being involved. Tell me in the comments below what your favourite chocolate is just now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you for the next one.